Prime factorization. We are going to do two of these together. This is simply review, and I want to make sure that you write it all in the correct form with exponents and smallest to biggest. We will do numbers 3 and 5 together, starting now. Remember that however you start this, as long as you're accurate, you can start it different ways and still end up with the same answer. 168. Let's see, 8 plus 1 is 9. 9 plus 6 is 15. 15, so it's divisible by 3. So I could reduce it by 3. It's also an even number. What does that tell you about a nice number it's divisible by? It's divisible by 3 and it's even. Do you remember what number? Then it must also be reduced. Do you remember what number it must also be divisible by? If not, I'll tell you, 6. If it is divisible by 3 and it's even, then it's divisible by 6. So I'm going to go ahead and use 6. All right, I'm not exactly sure how many times 6 goes into 168. I'm going to come over here, I'm going to divide it out. 6 goes into 16 2 times. Bring down the 8. 6 goes into 48 8 times, so 28. 6 times 28 is 168. Is either of those numbers prime? No. They are not. Neither number is prime. So we'll keep dividing out. 6 can be divided by 2 times 3. 2 is prime, 3 is prime. 28, I could do 2 times 14, or I can do 4 times 7. I'm going to do 4 times 7. 4 times 7. I have a prime number. 7 is prime, 4 is not. So we'll keep factoring out the 4. 2 times 2. And they're both prime. So that gives me, got 1, 2, 3 2's, so 2 to the 3rd power times 3 times 7. So 2 to the 3rd power times 3 times 7 makes 168. Let's go down to 108. I'm going to do the divisibility by 9 rule. Because I can look at that and already tell you it's divisible by 9. 1 plus 8 is 9, and 9 is divisible by 9. So that also means 108 is divisible by 9. Therefore, 108, 9, well, what do you know? I'm going to have to divide again. 9 into 108. 9 goes into 10 one time. Subtract, I have 1, bring down the 8. 9 goes into 18 2 times. All right, 12. 9 times 12 is 108. Neither number is prime, so I can continue multiplying on. The only way to get 9 is 3 times 3. And they are both prime. I could do 2 times 6 or 3 times 4. I'm going to do 3 times 4. 3 is prime. 4 is not. That would be 2's. So, I've got all prime numbers. 2 squared times 3. 1, 2, 3 to the 3rd power. So 2 squared times 3 to the 3rd power is 108.
And you may go ahead and do the rest. Off you go.